There's that old familiar school bell, and every great school has a great fight song, and I choose to use the University of Idaho's fight song. Say it with me. Say it loud. Say it proud. I-D-A-H-O. Idaho. Idaho. Go, go, go. That's right. You're listening to another inspirational, exceptional, motivational episode of Conducting My Life. I'm your host. I'm Paul Everts. You can reach me on my email address, and I wish you would. It's B-A-N-D, the number 2 together, band together at Comcast.net. Also, please go to our website, which is conductingmylife.com. You'll see that I'm an author, speaker, trainer, coach for the John Maxwell team. My book is called Conducting My Life. It's pretty cool, stories of a high school music teacher. And then, again, I would love to come out and work with you using John Maxwell material, either you, private lessons, or you're a group close to you, even schools, churches, and, of course, private businesses, private sector. Okay? So that's my introduction. That's my commercial. I'm in Roseville, California. It's 9:39 in the morning. It is Friday, the 5th of July, and it's so hot. This should be coming out on the 16th of July. Okay? But putting in perspective, it's hot. All right, we're working out of John Maxwell's great book, Winning with People. It's the same book I actually use with the scholars at the charter school that I work at. April 2021, the principal told me, you need to leave Jesus Christ in the parking lot. I asked the principal, did you tell the gay teachers to take down the pride flag? No, that's different. No, it's not. Did you tell all the BLM teachers to take down their BLM banners? No, that's different. No, it's not. Anyway, so I just said, wow. And then October, that principal becomes HR director, and then he says, guess what, Paul, you can't say I love you to your students anymore. It's weird. You got gray hair. You're too old to say that. Union sat there and said nothing. I'm glad there's 4 or 5 witnesses in there to hear all this. And someday, whatever. I don't do lawsuits. It's not biblical to me. You go ahead and sue all you want. Sue. Make your hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm not going to do that. But by leaving early, because I resigned, I just said, if I can't have Jesus Christ in the parking lot, I can't tell my students I love them, and then I can't use social media because it's an embarrassment to me, the school, it triggers the students, and on and on. I had to leave. And I'm happy to say on the 29th of April, April 29th, he tells my wife, everything that happened to Paul was political. I'm sorry that it happened. I don't even think he said sorry. I'm going to take that back. He just said it was political, had to do what he had to do. There you go. So now we decided, Diana, my wife, and I said, I don't belong here anymore. It's not the world that it was in 1989. I can go on. We'll do that another day. But for that being said, let's go to the partnership principle. People principle number 24. There are 25 principles. This is the last one. We did the even numbers. Please go at the other episodes. They're really good. They're fantastic. People principle number 24, the partnership principle. Partnership principle simply states working together increases the odds of winning together. Mother Teresa says, you can do what I cannot do. I can do what you cannot do. Together, we can do great things. So the question I must ask myself, are others better off because of their partnership with me? And I hope that everyone's going to go, well, of course. And I would say, yeah, I would like to say yes, that is the case. Others are better off because of their partnership with me. Not everyone. No. And they'll let you know, the minority. And that's the thing, too, everybody. A dog, what is it? Dog shepherds a flock of sheep. Okay? It takes one dog to do that. So the minority, Mr. Everts. Okay, whatever. With that being said, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I hope people love me, and then are others better off? If they choose to be better off with me, that's the way I think of things. I'm always going out. I think teachers do this as a general rule. Not all teachers, but teachers do this. They want to have kids be better off because they were partners with them. All right. And again, partners does not mean on equal footing as far as I'm sure teachers and students. No, that's not the way I look at it. But anyway, let's go on. My journey to understanding the partner principle. Number 1, Dr. Maxwell's writing this. Dr. Maxwell says, I want to make a difference. Like many people, Dr. Maxwell started out in what he calls the self stage. His focus was on him and what he could do. That's not to say he was doing anything wrong. Dr. Maxwell's motives were positive. It's just that his perspective, along with, again, his perspective, his effectiveness was so limited. So again, number one is I want to make a difference. Number two, I want to make a difference with people. When Dr. Maxwell began to look at beyond himself, he discovered that he could go farther and achieve more when others joined him on the journey. As a result, Dr. Maxwell wanted to take everybody with him. It did not take him long to realize that was a mistake. And here's why. Here's why it was a mistake. Not everyone should take the trip. Passion. Have you ever worked with people who said they were on board with you and believed in what you were trying to accomplish, yet you kept having to talk them into doing their part? Those people have no passion for work. They may want to take the ride, but they have no interest in pedaling. Take them on, and they will wear you out. Another one. Hey, how about this? Not everyone wants to take the trip. That's an attitude. Some people simply do not believe in you and what you're doing. That does not mean you are wrong, nor does it make them wrong. It just means you should not try to take them with you. I told you this is good stuff, man. I love this book, Get It, Winning with People. And the final bullet point for this section is not everyone can take the trip, and that's ability. The difference between a partnership and a rescue mission is capacity. Some people may want to make a difference, but they have no ability to affect what you are doing. You cannot afford to partner with someone with whom there is no fit. The main lesson Dr. Maxwell learned during this phase is that he should try to build relationships with everyone, but he should forge partnerships with only a few. That's a good point. I'm going to read that again. The main lesson Dr. Maxwell learned during the phase is that he should try to build relationships with everyone, but he should forge partnerships with only a few. Number three, Dr. Maxwell wants to make a difference with people who want to make a difference. English statesman Henry Van Dyke observed, "In the progress of personality, first comes a declaration of independence, then a recognition of interdependence." You like my British comment? Yeah, there you go. All right, moving on. And then number four, Dr. Maxwell wants to make a difference with people who want to make a difference doing something that makes a difference. I'm going to read that again because there's a lot of stuff here. Dr. Maxwell wants to make a difference with people who want to make a difference doing something that makes a difference. Only at this time of Dr. Maxwell's life has he entered what he calls the significant stage. Dr. Maxwell has many rewarding relationships, partnerships, and together he feels we are doing many things that are making a positive impact by helping others. Dr. Maxwell cannot imagine anything more rewarding. Rabbi Harold Kushner remarked, quote, "The purpose of life is not to win. The purpose of life is to grow and to share. When you come to look back on all that you have done in life, you will get more satisfaction from the pleasure you have brought into other people's lives than you will from the times that you outdid and defeated them." That's really awesome. I love that. I love it. Okay, so that's the partnership principle. Working together increases the odds of winning together. Hey, as we close every time, begin with the end in mind. Be careful how you choose because your choices are who you are, and think about the end. It's hard. I've made some really bonehead choices, but I'm going to end strong. Here's the next thing. Seek first to understand, then be understood. And finally, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, and I care about you a lot. That's why I do this. There's a Venmo account in the description. We'd love to have some financial support. We're going to start. What are we starting next week? Oh, here we go. On the 23rd of July, we are starting an oldie but a goodie, learning the 17 indisputable laws of teamwork. Embrace these laws and empower your team. And this is an oldie but a goodie by John Maxwell. Please continue to listen to this. Subscribe, share, post it. Again, it's so awesome to have you be a part of my life. You mean a lot to me. It's been a Job-like experience these last several years. Take care. God bless.